Welcome to the show. I'm Jackie Campbell and I'll be joined shortly by Michael Worthington. And today we're talking about intangible ROI. Now, not to be confused with that typical, you pay for this, you get that back sort of kind of ROI. This is the intangible stuff, the soft, squishy stuff that perhaps it's more difficult to get a handle on, but it's extremely important when it comes to running a successful business. Hang in there, join us shortly. And as promised, here I am. Michael Worthington has mysteriously appeared in the studio.
We were just having a bit of a giggle off air. I got called an idiot.
That's not true. Not true, of course. Welcome.
ROI for intangibles.
Absolutely.
How can an intangible have a benefit?
What do you mean how can intangible have a benefit? You can't measure everything, Michael. Not even in your world.
I know it's difficult, but you said it, and I'm thinking, life insurance. I pay for something that I'm never going to get. Well, personally.
Personally. Well, yes, fair enough.
But this is a bit different, isn't it?
Yes. And what I mean by intangible ROI, it's a concept which is a bit fizzy-fuzzy, let's face it. We're so used as business owners to being able to go, okay, cool, I have invested $1,000 in my team member. I have sent them to this training course on sales for 2 days.
Yep.
Therefore, I've lost their wages for 2 days. I have invested $1,000 for 2 days. Someone else has had to pick up their work. Therefore, I've got a mental value on this. I'd say, call it $2,000 for easy maths.
Yep.
I've invested $2,000 here. I expect to get at least $2,000 back in sales or in increased sales. I want to be able to measure this against this. So over the next 12 months, I would think it's reasonable, say a 5 times investment maybe. Yeah. I would expect to see this individual, their sales performance increase in the next 12 months by $10,000.
So physical return, physical investment, physical return.
Yeah, so the ROI on that investment is 5 by over 12 months.
Now, when you start talking intangible, can you give us an example of what you mean by that?
See, intangible ROI is always difficult to measure. It's the squishy around an investment or a time. And by what that I mean, it could be that your team might go out for a team building day. And it cost you $10,000 for the team building day. You've obviously got a big team and it was a good building day.
Yeah.
So say you've invested $10,000, you wouldn't necessarily expect to see $50,000 increase in sales within 12 months. But an intangible for that might be that your team is interacting better, it's communicating better, the harmony of the team is better, they're being more supportive, being more proactive. But you can't necessarily say, that sale of $2,000 is directly due to the fact that I sent my team on a team building day.
It could be that because they've gone on the team building day, and you said the communication's a lot better, that problems or difficulties or interactions are getting solved quicker.
Yes.
You've helped me solve a problem.
Yep.
Now, I can't possibly put a dollar value on that. However, because Jacqueline helped Michael solve a problem without him having to come to the boss, the intangible benefit, so I understand.
Yep, so you get a bit of business cohesion, or it might be that problems don't escalate like they used to. Yes. People start to form real relationships, so they don't feel, if they're feeling under the pump, they don't think, oh geez, I have to solve this myself. They're happy to say, hey, can I grab 10 minutes of your time? You go, yeah, sure, no, how can I help? These are the sorts of intangibles.
It's a bit like when you go networking. We all go networking, and I know the networking gurus will say, it's not the person you're talking to, it's the person they know, but they're always talking physical. Well, I've found that by going networking and having to, you have to get up and do that 2 minute...
the 30-second, this is me, and this is everything.
Look at me. But you can start going, hold on, I can be creative with this each week. Now, that is an intangible, because when you talk to clients afterwards, your word sets, I call them word sets, get very, very precise. And if you're more interesting with people, you get creative ways of saying the same thing. Otherwise, you just get up and say, oh, I'm Michael from 101 Media Group. And they go, we heard this
Really,
last week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and that's the same as... and how many times... You just want to take people and you just want to slap them.
Yeah.
Or the other people you get in that same space, and I know we've talked about this before, someone is like, you either know your business or you don't.
Yes.
They sit up and they read from their notes. It's like, come on. You know what you do. Let's get your act together.
Hopefully you do.
Hopefully you do, exactly. And I think part of it comes along this, and we could talk about this more after the break, but just in that space going, right, I can rephrase that, and if you look at why you do what you do, which I think is about another one of these intangible ROIs, why you are offering what you're offering, you can change your message with the same thing every time, and that could work really well too, especially in those networking events, because you want someone to go, really? Tell me more about that.
It's what I call that curiosity factor.
Absolutely.
And they say curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. So.
Oh, I haven't heard that one. I'm not even going to go there. Yeah.
But if you can raise that, so that intangible you're talking about, return on investments, even in a networking group that we put in, whatever the membership fee is, whatever it costs us for breakfast, plus our time going, and I know a lawyer, a friend of mine that went. And and he's a lovely guy, but he still works in, well, it cost me this much for membership, it cost me this much for breakfast, now I'm worth $450 an hour and it takes me 2 hours of my day, this is what it's actually cost me.
These are $1,000, yep.
And straight away, where is my
ROI?
Very physical ROI, but as you say, by networking, by forming groups, by getting better at speaking, he may be getting just better skill sets within his own business to help his clients out that perhaps don't have a dollar ROI from the group, but maybe have a dollar ROI just because he's better at doing what he's doing.
Absolutely.
Wow.
More on that afterwards.